Turtle without its shell. Turtles are usually adorable, but spotting one without a shell, that's something entirely unexpected. During a family picnic at the zoo, a curious sight caught the attention near the turtle enclosure. They noticed a turtle lying flat and initially thought it had flipped over. Upon closer inspection, they realized it had no shell at all. Perplexed, they asked the zookeepers, who revealed that the turtle had been discovered by a lake in this unusual condition and brought to the zoo for special care. Though it looked odd, the shellless turtle seemed content, basking in the sun. Extraordinary entity. What you're about to witness feels straight out of a nightmare. While exploring a coastline, a boy came across a bizarre snake-like fish suctioned tightly to the ground. Determined to investigate, he pulled with all of his strength, but the creature clung stubbornly. When he finally lifted it, he was stunned to see rows upon rows, 12 or 13 to be exact, of razor-sharp, moving teeth inside its mouth. Shaken yet curious, he took the creature to the marine expert, who identified it as a lamprey, known for its slimy texture and intense suction power. This fish is often called the vampire fish, a name that feels well earned after one look at its terrifying teeth. Enigmatic creature. A village girl was going about her daily routine when she encountered a strange creature that looked like a bath towel. Though it had no face or eyes, it seemed very much alive. She curiously picked it up and tossed it gently, but it barely moved. Intrigued, she brought it to her father, who immediately recognized it as a prickly redfish. These unusual creatures, often found resting on the ocean floor, don't swim like typical fish. They walk. Understanding its unique nature, the girl quickly returned it to the water. Watching it settle joyfully on the ocean floor, she felt a sense of peace, knowing it was back where it belonged. Marine surprise.
Oh yeah, no, he's alive.
Fish are usually seen as cute and harmless, but this encounter took a group of beachgoers by surprise. While exploring the shoreline, they came across a small waterhole with a peculiar blue fish lying motionless. With its bulging eyes and lifeless appearance, it seemed harmless, so they decided to poke it with a stick for fun. To their shock, just as one of them went in for another poke, the fish suddenly grabbed the stick. Startled, the group screamed and ran, only to laugh nervously afterward at the unexpected jump scare.
Oh yeah, no, he's alive.
Uncommon catfish. We've all seen catfish in cartoons. They're funny and harmless, but in reality, they can be far from charming. And this video proves it. While fishing on a calm weekend, a fisherman felt an enormous tug on his rod. After an intense struggle, he pulled up a colossal catfish weighing an incredible 600 pounds. Its smooth, scale-free skin and toothless mouth caught his attention. Though it looked intimidating, it was completely harmless. The kind fisherman decided to release the giant back into the lake after a brief examination. But one question remains: was this a hybrid species or a unique kind of catfish? Share your thoughts below. Surprising fish find. Shark encounters are often terrifying, but this one will leave you scratching your head. A man fishing near the coast reeled in what he thought were two small sharks. Upon closer inspection, he discovered it was a two-headed baby shark. Stunned by the bizarre find, he chose to keep it rather than release it back into the ocean. Once photos of the unusual creature went online, theories poured in. Was it a genetic mutation or something stranger? Thankfully, this two-headed shark didn't grow into a full-size predator. Imagine the havoc that could have caused. Huge grouper unveiled. Fans of marine life know how rare it is to spot misty groupers near the surface, but these divers struck gold, or fish. They came across an enormous 50-pound grouper and quickly pulled it aboard their boat. The powerful fish thrashed around until they managed to calm it by placing it in a cooler. Misty groupers are known for their incredible flavor, and the divers didn't wait long to cook it up once back on land. Would you taste a fish like this, or let it swim free? Unexpected fish on the line. Prepare for a spine-tingling moment in the next video. A fisherman caught a large brown fish that seemed lifeless at first glance, but then something extraordinary happened. something inside the fish started to move. To his surprise, a smaller fish was half out of the stomach, still very much alive. After laying the fish down, the smaller one quickly slipped out, searching for water. The fisherman noticed yet another fish inside and decided to cut open the stomach to set it free. The bizarre event left everyone asking, how could these fish survive after being swallowed? What's your take on this strange occurrence? Cuttlefish in the surf. We're all familiar with squids, but how many people know about cuttlefish? Not many, and that's likely because these creatures, which belong to the squid family, rarely come close to shore. But that's exactly what happened when these men discovered something buried in the sand. After some digging, they revealed a large cuttlefish hidden in the wet beach sand. While the creature was lifeless, it didn't seem to have been there for long. The men speculated that perhaps a fisherman had caught it and buried it, as it's very unusual to find cuttlefish on land. Since it was no longer alive, they decided to send it back to the ocean. Unbelievable oarfish catch. One night, as a group of fishermen were finishing up their shift and cleaning their nets, they made an unexpected discovery: 2 rare oarfish among their catch. Each fish, over 4 feet in length, had an eel-like body that immediately caught their attention. Oarfish are more often the stuff of legends than reality, so the fishermen considered their find to be a good omen and decided to release the creatures back into the sea. When the video was shared online, others chimed in with their own oarfish sightings in the same area. Could it be that the oarfish are living closer to shore than what we once thought? It might just be possible. Bizarre mutated fish discovery. While out and about, a man noticed something odd: a creature with a rat-like feature reportedly bumping into a wall. He couldn't believe his eyes, so he grabbed his phone and zoomed in for a better look. What he discovered left him even more confused. It wasn't a rat after all. Surprised, he uploaded the video online, hoping for some clarity. The response was mixed, with some viewers wondering if it was a new species, while others suggested it could be a mutated riverfish with rat-like traits. But the real mystery remains: how did it get there? And why was it hitting the wall? Could it be a failed experiment, or is it something even more mysterious going on? What do you think?